I think you've written on it recently, Andy, the connection between lamenting and then creativity. And so as we start thinking also about, I'm thinking about, David's point also, about the exile and sort of this grieving process of being exiled, and yet and through that, this creative minority was born in this creative process. Could you just kind of share some of your thinking on that? I think it's really helpful.
Well, this is a very mysterious thing, but I actually think that lament is the seed of creativity. It's the seed of genuine creative action. It's when you sense that something is wrong in the world and you fully bring it into expression and you hold it before God. If you are able to hold it before God, even just try it out, even if you aren't sure He's there, just try it. Somehow it unlocks the ability to actually act creatively in the world. And I got this from a colleague of mine. I work with entrepreneurs through this organization called Praxis. And one of our venture partners is a woman named Donna Harris. And she taught this room of super high-powered entrepreneurs, serial entrepreneurs, people who have built companies and nonprofits. She actually taught us how to write our own lament. And this was months ago, long before this particular crisis was upon us. And she said, when you cry out, when you complain, when you reaffirm your trust in God, when you promise to obey God no matter what happens, all those things that happened for Jesus in the garden, it unlocks creative power. And I'm writing a book right now, and I have a lament that I wrote that I read every day before I start writing. And I've actually found that anchoring my creative work in my grief about the world, my anger at the injustice of the world, my trust in God in spite of all that, unlocks possibility. And I think we're going to see tremendous acts of genuine creativity happen, but they don't happen if you try to repress it or pretend it's not there. They actually are birthed out of the pain of the groaning of the world.